Hey everybody, I know it's been a hot minute since a lot of you have seen or heard from me. Sorry about that. Moving over here to Washington has been great. I'm actually standing on the back end of my property right now. This is the view I wake up to every morning with the sound of the birds, and sometime while I'm recording this you'll probably hear our resident rooster that just kind of became sort of ours. A little life update. We relocated literally as I was driving over here. I started to get really sick and my whole family ended up having COVID. We were down for, I don't know, about almost 3 weeks. So that definitely put a little bit of a pause in our progress in getting moved in and settled here in beautiful Cathlamet, which is just a really little cute tiny town in Southwest Washington. I do absolutely love it here. The weather's great, the nature is beautiful, and everyone has been so friendly. It's just been awesome, but I definitely am missing my community back in Boise. I hope everybody's doing well and that you're all having a fabulous summer. I wanted to send you guys a little bit of a video to share some exciting news. As many of you know, when I was leaving Boise, I had mentioned the possibility of starting my own studio here in the area, so actually in Longview, which is the largest town near me. It's about 20 miles up the road from me. And I have secured my business license and I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm super excited. I've been spending the last few weeks really just kind of figuring everything out, my brand name, my colors, my logo, designing the space, and I am just thrilled. I've been putting together my budget and kind of figuring out kind of the parts and pieces that I need as far as equipment and software and all of those fun little pieces of the puzzle that go together. So I wanted to share a little bit about that with all of you. I'm really excited to announce my business is called Forthright Fitness. What does forthright mean? The dictionary definition: forthright, to be direct and outspoken, straightforward and honest, and proceeding directly forward. In my journey in fitness as a coach, that last part about proceeding directly forward really speaks to me the most. You cannot go back in time. Everything that you are doing, you're living for today and you're living for your future. And that's the edifice of what I really believe in coaching other people, is getting you prepared to live your life to the best and the fullest as long as you can. And that's why we do fitness. That's why we make healthy choices. And that's why I bring the passion that I bring. A little bit about Forthright Fitness. Forthright Fitness is Longview's premier indoor cycling and small group training studio, offering performance cycling, functional training, and recovery programs for athletes of any level. Our mission is to inspire, enable, and empower our members to execute their health and fitness goals. We strive to build an unmatched and inclusive community of support where everyone feels welcomed and valued. I have had the privilege of scoping out the competition here in Longview over the last month or so, and have found that really there is nothing like what I want to offer here in Longview. There is zero performance cycling happening. There is a cycling studio that does highly choreographed sort of dance cycling. They also throw in some arm work on the bike. So it's a much different approach to cycling than what I plan to bring. There are also some other studios. They're primarily doing things like TRX exclusively. There's also the YMCA, of course. I'm actually a member there now because it's the only place that I can actually swim. And actually, I love it there. I feel really positive and really excited that I am, with this business, really going to be fulfilling a niche. So after kind of scoping out the competition in town, I'm really excited to bring Forthright Fitness to the community of Longview. One of the things that I've noticed in attending classes at a lot of these other studios is there aren't a lot of men in a lot of these studios, and in my past experience, I've been able to, I think, work really well at getting men and women both really excited about group fitness. Also, each studio that I'm seeing in town doesn't offer a lot of variety in their offerings. So they are really showing up and providing one specific product. So I'm excited to have a place where not only can we cycle, we can also strength train, we can also recover, and we can build an awesome community doing those things together. You know, it's really important to me that Forthright Fitness be a totally inclusive community. I am the type of person that just really enjoys getting to know and meet lots of different kinds of people, and in the past have worked with and coached and encouraged and inspired tons of different kinds of people with all different ages, shapes and sizes, abilities, and I'm excited to continue doing that at Forthright Fitness. My overall goal for Forthright Fitness is to be a destination built on the tenets of honesty, transparency, encouragement, and respect. A home away from home for its members. The Forthright Fit Fam, a close-knit community of unmatched support where anyone and everyone fits in, not just another gym. I found the building that I'm interested in opening Forthright Fitness in. It's an awesome, quirky space. Used to be a restaurant, actually had a large fire, and now has been rehabbed and renovated and is ready for me to move in. This space was probably built in the 50s or 60s. It's an awesome corner storefront. My plan is to put the cycling studio in the front corner, surrounded by windows, so that no matter what time of day that I'm offering cycling classes, people are gonna see the fun graphics, the software, the silly videos, the fun lighting, and all of the things that I'm offering in my cycling classes, and maybe be interested in stopping in. Upon entry of Forthright Fitness, there's kind of some cool seating and, kind of a place for people to hang out, either to chill out and chit chat before or after a class. Maybe if you want to come in and borrow my Wi-Fi and have a cup of coffee, that's something that you could do as well. There's all kinds of opportunities to build community within the studio. I'm providing dressing rooms, shower, and day use lockers so that people can come in, drop off their stuff, get themselves ready before or after work, and do whatever they need to do, as well as towards the back end of the space, a large functional training studio area where I can coach a lot of different class formats, basically just a large room with some mirrors that is ready for all the things. I'm very excited about the space and the branding. My colors for Forthright Fitness are primarily black, white, gray with accents of basically all the neon colors. I love my bright colors. So we've got your neon yellow, your hot pink, your bright blue, your neon green, purple, orange, you name it, it's there. I'm really excited to bring that brand into the built environment so that people have a really good understanding of the energy that I bring through my branding. I believe that, neon is a very active, lively, fun color palette, and that's exactly what I bring to each and every member's experience at Forthright Fitness. I've created my logo similarly to sort of a shield shape. So the two F's for Forthright Fitness, really going along with the definition of the word forthright. Again, that part of that statement I really like, proceeding directly forward. If you think about going into battle, you're gonna carry that shield in front of you. And so I wanted to bring that into my logo as the idea of, there's no turning back, we're moving directly forward, and I've got this shield that's getting me ready to bring me into whatever life has to offer. And so that's kind of where the logo came from. I'm on here really with this little video to ask for some help. I've got the business license, I've got the space figured out, I've got the brand, and now I am putting it out into the universe to ask for help in raising funds for me to achieve my dream of opening Forthright Fitness here in the Longview area and continuing to ignite my passion, which is inspiring, coaching, leading, and creating communities. Really it's what I live for, it's what I love, it's what fuels me and gets me excited about getting through every single day. I'm looking to raise roughly $80,000. I do know and understand that it is not necessarily conventional to ask for such a large sum of money by this sort of avenue. I believe that in my past, I have touched, inspired, coached, maybe been an influence in a lot of different people's lives and really helped you reach your goals. And so what I'm asking here today is for you to return the favor, pay it forward, help me achieve my goal so that I can continue to fuel my flame. I am accepting donations of any amount. Those donations will be used to cover startup business operations, secure my lease, purchase my equipment, and purchase the software to get my studio up and running. Any amount that you're willing to donate would be a huge help. And as a bonus for anyone that does donate any amount, I have a little plan for the space in my studio. I'm gonna have what's called a welcome wall. The welcome wall is going to be a very large graphic wall in which every person who enters through the doors of Forthright Fitness sees the names of every single person who I have inspired in the past and who has inspired me back by helping me achieve my goal of opening this studio. For those that donate more than others, your name will be bigger and brighter on that wall, so you can really get that sort of notoriety and acclaim within the community that I'm building at Forthright Fitness. Also, for anyone that donates any amount, you have become an honorary member of the Forthright Fit Fam. The Forthright Fit Fam is essentially my unlimited membership at Forthright Fitness. It has a lot of awesome perks. One of the fun little perks that it does offer is a hot pink, because it's my favorite color, branded Forthright Fit Fam bracelet. If you donate, again, any amount my way, I will send you one of those bracelets, and you can be an honorary member of the Forthright Fit Fam. Earn that street cred by wearing that bracelet if people ask you about it. And if you do happen to just be in my area, which I hope a lot of you come and visit me, because you guys, literally, it is so beautiful here. I want you to know that Forthright Fitness is your home away from home, and I would love to see you. As sort of a special deal for the first 15 people who maybe send a donation my way of $1,000 or more, I will actually name one of the bikes in my cycling studio after you. So instead of saying bike number 1, bike number 4, bike number 10, the bike will be named Joe, Sally, Steve, John, and your last name, so that people know that you were the reason that that bike exists in my studio for them to use. And then there is a little bit of incentive for those that are maybe interested in giving a little bit more. So for those of you that donate $2,000 or more, I'm having some really sweet Forthright Fitness t-shirts made up, and I will be sending one of those to you in the mail as just a big thank you. For anyone that sends a donation my way of $4,000 or more, you'll get a complete swag bag of all kinds of fun goodies that you can probably wear around town. I know and understand that not everybody loves to just send money. So I also have another option for you. I have created an awesome registry on myregistry.com. That link will be listed with this video. You can buy me a gift off of my registry, and those gifts are my equipment needs to get my studio started up. So it's everything from mini bands to sound equipment to lockers to chairs to sit in the public area, all kinds of things. So I just want to thank you in advance for considering a donation to help me start up and live my dream as a coach at Forthright Fitness. I want to invite all of you to take a look at my website, forthrightfitness.com, to get a little bit of an idea of what my offerings are, what I'm charging. You can see more of kind of that brand and that style come to life. There's a fun little bio about me as a coach. I also invite you to drop by Facebook and like my page, as well as my Instagram at Forthright Fitness with an underscore at the end. Be checking both of those for updates and exciting happenings as they come up. You can also join my email newsletter about all kinds of fun things. So you can be looking into that and keeping up to date with everything that I'm offering. I'm also going to be starting my YouTube channel. So on that YouTube channel, I will be walking everyone through the process of how those donations are coming in, how I'm utilizing them, what's happening while we're building out my space, what's happening when I open, all of that stuff. Obviously, there will be a grand opening, and when that happens, anyone is invited. And I hope that I can see some of your smiling faces there, even though it may be a bit far to travel. There's lots of places in town to stay, and I would love to see you there. Thank you again for your consideration and your time, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Keep watching for more updates from me, and cheers.